What is up, everybody? Welcome to today's episode. Not sure what episode I'm on, but just thought I'd come in and do a quick chat with you. Um, where do you guys think we are this week with Jacksonville? Um, I don't really feel particularly great with this one. Um, do I think we're going to squeak out a win? Yeah, I do. Honestly, I think we will. I think everybody is kind of hoping for a loss because in that way, there may be an axe, between Patricia or does Quinn get off? I don't know, man. It's scary. I honestly think we're going to win this one. I think we're going to squeak it out. It's going to be like the Arizona game, a game we're supposed to win, theoretically supposed to win. But I just don't feel particularly great about it. I don't think you're going to see many turnovers. I don't think you're going to see our offense to its fullest capability. I think that we're going to struggle in the pass game. We're going to struggle in the run game. It's just going to be one of those frustrating games for us. But I do believe that Prater will probably, win it for us again. Like he's been doing time and time again. But it's just one of those not feel good games. I think that we're going to have to string a few wins together for sure to salvage this season. There's a lot of teams that are in our position right now that probably on paper should be a much better team than what they're showing, i.e. Atlanta. They're one. Even the Colts, if you look at the Colts, I think we've got a couple weeks from now. They're not looking very good either. I mean, their record is, I think, 3-2 right now. But still, those guys were supposed to be a little bit better. You just across the board, there's a lot of teams. I mean, even the Saints. Go to the Saints. They're not the Saints of how they should be. I mean, we almost came back and won that game. I mean, we were so far down and so beaten early. With 5 straight touchdowns, there was no way we were going to overcome that to win that game. They were firing on all cylinders. But this week I think is one that they should win. I think they're gonna win it. Am I gonna like watching it? No. I'll probably flip the channel or walk away a few times here or there. I think you're gonna see some 3-and-outs happen quite early. I think the scoring will probably be somewhere around halftime or just after halftime. I think fourth quarter is going to be boring. It's going to be interesting, made by the Jags. I think they're going to make a push. They're going to have their fan base. I think, you got to look at it this way. It's kind of a strange situation because they haven't had fan bases out at these fields. At least the Lions haven't seen too many of them. I think they had some in Arizona, but not a ton. This time I think they're going to be right around 16,000 fans. So it's going to be a little bit louder than what they're normally used to, and it's going to be a different feel because it's not going to be a recording. So Jacksonville may come off firing on that just for the fact that, hey, we've got our fans here now in attendance. So I just think it's going to be one of those cardiac cack moments, maybe on both sides because, the Jaguars aren't, one of those teams where they're just going to run away with a division or whatever. It's just they've got some pretty good talent, young talent, especially on the defense. And Minshew is, he plays fairly well. He is what he is. You hate that saying, but he is what he is. And I don't know. This is going to be one of those disappointing weeks. I think we talk on Monday, like, should they still be fired? They probably won't because they'll pull out a win. They're going to see how this next eight game stretch goes and, go from there. I still don't see Sheila firing everybody until the end of the season. I think if it's one of those things where you're competitive all season long and you just miss the playoffs or you make it and get booted right away, I think they're going to hang on to these guys through the rest of their contract. You just won't see any extensions or anything like that. I think we need to take a hard look at this defense, hopefully simplifying it a little bit. Patricia said that he's going to simplify it. I think it's going to allow the players to play faster. It's sad, though, that at this level you have to simplify something just to get your players to respond correctly. So that tells you something about this defense, that there's just way too much involved with it. The multiple fronts, the different changes in the back end, the personnel switch. You always have these switch outs, so nobody can get any level of consistency. And really, the secondary is the only area that's playing 100% of the time, and no wonder they get beat. If you have no pass rush, of course you're going to be tired. They don't switch in and out like receivers do, or tight ends, or backs. So really, you can. Yeah, it's just those are the frustrations that I have, and I'm not even an NFL coach. I'm not a coach in general. I'm just a fan, and I can see this. So it's just one of these things that I think, just as Lions fans, we're always just so frustrated that this is the constant. I mean, it's year after year after year. So hopefully we pick up a win this week. And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it'll be a shootout, because neither defense is really playing up to what they should be, especially ours. With the man defense, you've got Trufant, who's out again. So, and Coleman's still on IR. I don't believe they gave him a designation or anything that he came off. But, so we're playing Armani and Jeff Okudah again, which is good. You want to see what you have with these young guys. I worry about the slot. Roberts is definitely not, in my opinion, sorry, Roberts, if you hear this, but not, in my opinion, starter caliber, at least in this scheme. He was pretty good for a few years before he got to Detroit. I mean, he got a decent pick 2 weeks ago off a tip, and he was there. Johnny on the spot did what he needed to do, and there you have it. That's what professionals do. But, Justin Coleman is a much better player in the slot. I'm not saying anything bad about Roberts. I just think that, that everybody knows that. So, getting those pieces in place, maybe it'll help this defense. I don't know. I think we need to figure out what our identity is. We really don't know. You've got this man defense, if you will, that just is not working. You have no pass rush, nothing. And if you don't have that pass rush from your $90 million man on one side, and then, Aquara, he's been missing on some of those tackles. He even said it in one of his pressers there that he had 3 tackles he wished he had back, and they were all sacks. So, and I think one was a face mask. So, yeah, if you have no interior pass rush, if you can let the quarterback sit back there, have 7 seconds to throw, he's going to beat you. He's a professional too. And then when you can't effectively have a pass rush, that play action is going to bite you, and then that's where we get horrible in the run game. And they do non-Lion things. If something's working, they stick with it until you stop it. If it's the Lions, if it's working, they go away from it and try to come back to it later as more of a surprise. And that's frustrating. It really is, and that's on coaching. It really is too. I mean, the players, yes, they have a right to say that they're not, playing up to par. They're the players. They're paid to play. They are put in situations where they need to come out of them. And, it's not on the coaches at that point. But I disagree. I mean, I'm glad that they're sticking up for their coaching staff, especially the ones that, have been around and had chances from that same coaching staff from previous spots. But, it comes down to play call. It comes down to personnel. It comes down to what is working that game. And it needs to stick that way. And if not, there needs to be an adjustment. And those adjustments aren't particularly adjusted very well, in my opinion. So, with all that said, I think we get a win this week. I think the final will be 24-21 Detroit. Prater's going to win it within the last few minutes of the game. Somehow, some way, we get to a kneel-down situation, which would be fantastic. So, anyways, forgot to hit on this. Please like and subscribe. I like doing these videos. I'm trying to get an area set up so where I can do these a little bit more. But I need some content. I need a fan base. I need to get some help here. So please, please, please like and subscribe. And make sure to hit the notification buttons. I'm going to try to get these up at least a couple every week. Try to move them through. I got a busy life with the kids and stuff like that. But I think I'm going to still make this work. And I'd like to hit some other topics too. My main focus is Detroit. And my main focus is football. I really enjoy watching. I think that's one of my, I'm going to call it sports expertise, just what I know. Baseball is another one of my loves. I love the Pistons. They've got things going on right now. But right now, the only thing that's really playing at this moment is Detroit Lions. So I'm going to keep hitting on that content. We do have some exciting news with Detroit Red Wings. They're making some moves. Stevie Y is doing an excellent job so far there. And then the Pistons have the draft coming up as well, so it'd be interesting to talk about some of that. But right now, this is my Lions cast, so let me know about topics you want to talk about, any upcoming free agents that you think might help us out, different defensive schemes. I'd like to hear that, kind of see what we could do with our personnel now and what we could change up. I guess simplify on our end. Let's talk about like that with the fan base. I'd also like to hear your thoughts on Stafford. I know a lot of people say he sucks, he's washed up, whatever. Put him down there in the comments. I'd like to talk about that. And then our stable of backs. I think we need to get all of them involved. And then Hawkinson must be featured 12 to 15 times a game, easily, in my opinion. Galladay is fine. He'll be just fine. Marvin Jones, he just needs to come out of the well, man. He's just zero. He has zero right now. I think he had 1 catch for 9 yards last week, or the last week they played. So, anyways, God bless. Stay safe out there. Mask up where you can. Social distance where you can. Keep that virus at bay, man. Stay safe. God bless. I love y'all. Peace.